do feel like Persis Esports have that individual playmaking potential. Game 2 does kind of magnify Deva's contribution in those team fights. But overall, Jiro also has provided a lot. I think it's all about the setup. Like being able to enable Deva is something that PSO has really been able to kind of fix compared to the times that we've seen them in week 1 up to yesterday. But obviously, you're giving Tobu kind of a slightly different role on this Rakan. You are not kind of walking forward to get those passive, to get those pull-ins. You don't have those instant lockdown that Deva can throw in to follow up to get those early first bloods. So this bottom lane will be a bit more bearable for CES.
I think the bearability of the bottom lane is definitely going to come into play here. Tobu now getting hit a little bit too hard here. Dewa as well. Got to be a bit careful. There goes the Shuriken toss onto one. No follow-up here from members of Cerberus onto PSO. PSO right now very aggressive with the approach onto BMM.
Instant
from
ignite
CES
from
here
BMM.
is starting to show some bits of goal advantages here, about 800. Oh, we're going to be seeing a first fight right into the technical suite, right into the Hexa ultimatum. We're going to be seeing first blood there, going over to one. We do see that Cerberus right now opens up very, very well. On top here, could be the next target for Cerberus.
PSO still wanting to go for a couple of fights. Duckby actually body slams onto the Krugs, but they do have to follow up with Meliodas. A Vault Breaker to send Tobu away. Tries to re-engage with Grand Entrance, but Meliodas has a flash. He does have the potential to come back in for more. Y1 flashes away after the hook shot. PSO ends up getting nothing out of it.
I really like how Cerberus is actually moving together here onto the top side, getting a little bit of priority, working with the priority that they already have. But PSO right now, shades of game number 2 here coming into play. They've got to be careful. Meliodas may actually go commit to this fight as Techmaturgy gets hit with the tactical sweep. We might see a dive here, Husky.
And PSO have to make this work. Duckby knows it. BMM shows up with the death mark onto Tobu, bursted down by the Riven. PSO doing a great job in handling the Zed.
I really don't know what BMM was doing there. I mean, yes, the opportunity to get the kill was definitely there, but the amount of CC that comes in with Tekma, with Tufts. Oh wait, the follow-up.
There's a kick from Jir, but I don't think PSO can follow up with this. Meliodas, he still has the shield from the blast shield. Tobu re-engaged and follow up. Sonic Wave, Castrona as well. Jir flashes to safety. PSO walking away with Daylight Murder.
Alright, it seems that Daylight Murder is on the menu here for the side of PSO. The perpetrator, Joel, with some fancy flash moves here. And I don't know about you, but it seems that PSO right now is slowly taking away the tempo with some really, really committed fights here. But Joel maybe in a bit of bother here. It's got to be careful. Oh my days! Look at that as priority.
BMM just gonna split push the top tier 1, the PSO. They have thoughts of contesting this one though. Jir with security for sure. PSO spring the trap, jumps on Genza, and gets a kill.
Alright, Dominus right into that. Genza immediately gets blown up. We do see that Shelly is going to come underway here. And looking at how members of PSO are moving could be an indicator of Shelly pickup.
Meliodas will start working on it, and BMM demands attention from the rest of PSO. The turret still getting gone on, and Jiro was whittled down by the death mark. So PSO's chances of contesting this going right down the drain. CES secures it. A Rift Herald in the pockets. That's going to allow them to put those pressure on these turrets.
Alright, looking at this last game here. Nice knock-up there coming in. Oh, the binding misses by an inch there for Genza.
PSO kind of biding the time a bit, but they need to defend this turret.
Uh-oh.
A good cast through a body slam. Complete crowd control onto Dewa. The triple threat from CES. Getting them a kill and a charge on that tier 1.
Right into the belly flop, right into the follow-up of Assaulted Battery. You know there's going to be a hard time. Hextech Ultimatum.
And Joe will be finished off by Genza. A binding connects just to keep Techmaturgy in place. Turret will be safe, but CES are making PSO bleed a bit. Split pushing that bot tier 1.
Uh-oh.
We'll try though onto Genza. Black Shield on top of him, instantly broken and sliced through by the Wind Slash.
Nicely done there from the side of Techmaturgy as well as Turbo. Wind Slash definitely showing its effectiveness. BMM right now can't do much here aside from go for the Dragon's Rage. It was a very unfortunate event. Oh, right into the 3-point stack into Y1 here.
Yep, flash from Turf, knocked right back, engage from Tobu, very well executed, and the slicing Maelstrom clipping Genza on the edge as he goes down to Jiro. CES wants an exchange, but they will not get it, at least for now. But Meliodas, he's been saving his output for this very moment. A punch to Jill's face, he safeguards away. A knockout from Tobu to buy some time, and PSO walks away with 2 kills.
Very unfortunate here for PSO, for Cerberus here. They were trying their level best to commit to the fight, but it seems that PSO was able to get them on the back foot, and I think that was a really wise choice for them. Oh, there goes the bonk onto the turret. Tobu now goes into the middle of everything, gets hit with the belly flop or the body slam for his troubles, will give a kill over to BMM.
And Cerberus at least gets a consolation prize. But if you have PSO, you're fine with it. It is just a support. And I think BMM almost got tagged by the Sonic Wave as well. Cerberus and keeping tabs with PSO. All things considered, Cerberus are once more the team that is in the lead in terms of net worth.
Wait for that though.
Jero spotted out, trying to sneak a Herald. And CES, they're super willing to contest this. That means Tobu gotta do something. Dewa actually gets hit by the binding. Half of their slicing maelstrom goes to waste. Rip Pharaoh secured by Jero. Denmark used by BMM as Y1 disengaged completely. They get the lockdown to attack on Turgi, and he has nowhere to go. A binding again from Genza, securing the kill. BMM goes for the second one and finds a double. A lane kick from Joe will not do anything good as Meliodas picks up kill number 3 on the Tufts.
Triple kill there going over towards BMM. Definitely going to be enjoying quite a big one indeed here. Quite a big spike of goal potential here for BMM. Was able to go in and out of that fight really well. It's got to be careful to mitigate this hard push here. We're going to be seeing the Soul Shackles right into it. Will there be an opportunity? Yes, they will. I don't know about you. It is going to be worth for the Herald to get that tower, but doubt it's going to be worth for Joe to get taken down so easily.
Things are starting to go downhill a bit for PSO. Losing objectives, they're starting to realize that these skirmishes aren't really easy for them to take, and they have no way to deliver Dewa into the fight.
Those black shields to ensure. Oh wait, Joel.
Safeguard into a kick. This kill has to go through, but Y1 just plays it too clean. No kills for PSO. CES continues to spread that pressure left, right, and center. Y1 back to an uncontested state. Can't really say the same for Tufts though. He was gone by the death mark, and BMM blows him up.
BMM now basically showing them how to Zed. There goes Explosive Cask.
Slicing Maelstrom finally barely finishes off the Zed. But at what cost? They've lost Tobu. CES, they want a bit more, but it's under the tier 2, so they won't get it.
Alright, so looking at it here, we did lose BMM in that exchange, so I do see that he is going to buy his Zonya's Hourglass. In terms of the itemization, Cyril does grudge right to Yomu's Ghost Blade. Oh wait, but before that though, he goes golden.
Fall breaker to force out the Zonya's.
Whoa!
The flash kick. Not getting the knockout connected though, as Duckby was able to body slam away, flash away in fact. PSO throwing everything kitchen sink at CES and still getting nothing.
Alright, I want to touch on a little bit more. Yomu's Ghost Blade, Black Cleaver, a lot of damage there on top of the cleave. On top of the cleave damage, he will be ignoring a lot of damage, as well as his offensive spells will cause slows. So for BMM, all he needs to do is just hit his spell combos, and you know for a fact that he will be able to follow up. Tufts as well as Y1 now exchanging love Battery,
taps.
no, let's go back to the middle.
And yeah. It's too graphic to show the audience.
Yeah, I mean, there was a war crime right there.
It is. I mean, it's blasphemy, right? Because they just took down God, so.
Alright.
Can't show it to those who believe in it.
Yeah, you can, you know.
Graphic scene.
A very graphic scene indeed here. So,
all
jokes aside.
Oh, Y1 probably gonna win this one. The flash. No chance. Stone plate and the adaptive shield way too strong. And PSO falling apart at the seams. What a save from Duckby. This 3 points that Explosive Cast and Tagmon Turgi. If you think about it, Y1 is really teaching the members of PSO, but he has to pass it back up, and look at that. Precision protocol. BMM shows up. They're bought enough time for BMM to join the fight. Genza also wants a piece of the Dewa. Looking for the slicing Maelstrom. Was able to pick up Y1, but can he get out of this? Can they punish CES for that overextension? They find 2 kills, but BMM, oh, he's not done just yet. Dewa gets away, but burns to the ignite, and BMM slips in and out of the shadow for 3.
Four members get taken down. Tufts, Jill, Techmaturgy, and Dewa. And I think they only lost one, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in that whole exchange. Cerberus right now just showing that for the side of PSO, because Cerberus were very handy in terms of them following up two members of PSO. Bottom
And
side.
might get solo kill. The Tobu saves him just in the nick of time.
Just in the nick of time indeed here. PSO definitely going to be enjoying that Y1 kill there. But we're going to be seeing 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes on the clock there. Deathmark goes over. We're going to be seeing that jump rare. Immediately gets out of the way, switches back to his original Deathmark.
Okay, PSO gets something done. The binding lands onto Joe mid-resonating strike, I believe. Genza is trying to buy a bit of Techmaturgy. Yeah, threatening and engaged. Forcing a flash from Genza. PSO temporarily forcing, just getting Cerberus out of this side of the map. But we're seeing that problem with this Morgana is so annoying, especially when you try to chase into her. And BMM is constantly on the prowl. And this time the target is going to be Techmaturgy. Cease and desist is started up. Meliodas keeping him in place. He just needs to buy a bit of time. The Vault Breaker is there. Techmaturgy has his sums. He's going to start out with the Zhonya's first. Tries to dash away with the Valor, but CES stick onto him like glue. And that means without this Riven for 45 seconds, CES are more than confident to force the fight.
Alright, so this could be an opportunity for PSO to actually turn this around. Elder is in play, but they are going to be opting for the Baron dance. They have to be very careful with this. BMM is close by.
I'm not sure how PSO is going to get in though, but Dewa can always be a factor. CES, they want to go for the turn. Straight onto Dewa, who has the slicing maelstrom. Can he finish off the cannon in time though? It's a G8 from Meliodas pop. Dewa is still alive, throwing out those electric shurikens as Tough puts his body in front to try and defend Dewa, but Dewa is isolated, and even with the exhaust, Meliodas will blow right through him. Y1 flashes, they get the follow-up, they get the kills, they get the ace. CES will not give PSO any more chance to breathe. They put them in a chokehold, and they drain PSO of their life force. CES will find another win, and as Techmaturgy becomes the last bastion, he falls just as quick. PSO will not find their first series win this week. CES continues forward with a 2-1 victory.
Unfortunately